What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Danny the Barber. Today I'm with the fade department and we got a good video for y'all today. We're doing a mid drop fade tutorial. So let's just jump right into this one. Let's get it. Alright, look y'all, I don't want to feed y'all all these extra steps a lot of these YouTubers be throwing at you, but look, so we're going to start with the ball guideline with these trimmers. You don't want to press too hard. It's going to be a hard line to get out in the future if you do that. You're going to want to drop this guideline going down past the ear to really have this drop effect to the fade. And what you do to one side, you gotta do the other. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did on the other side. I'm just gonna go ahead and meet it to the back. Go ahead and take all that hair off, man. We don't need it no more. It is done growing. We are through. So just go ahead and debulk everything as smooth as possible. Doing this will make sure your balders just eat smoothly, you feel me? Alright, with all that being said, we're gonna go ahead and use our photo shavers next for step 2. So let's get it. Alright y'all, so moving forward, we're going to go ahead and start step 3. To create a new guideline, we're going to go up with the lever open, going up about an inch. Y'all want to make sure this guideline is as even as possible. You don't want to have it going from thin to thick to thin, you know what I mean? You're going to want this guideline to be symmetrical all the way through. And go ahead and make sure you drop it in the back as well, you know what I mean? You don't want it to be just going flat across the head. We're doing a drop fade. I'm gonna go ahead and close the lever now. We're just gonna attack this very bottom guideline. You're not gonna push this guideline all the way up to the top of it, you know what I mean? If y'all can see, I'm only going up about halfway. Alright, look, I'm gonna need y'all to pay attention now. I'm about to close it halfway now, going up about halfway on the guideline. So this really should just take out that line completely. It should just transition it from closed halfway to open. It should just be fluent. Alright, look y'all, this part is not mandatory, but for me, it is essential. I'm gonna go ahead and use my corner of my trimmer to eat up at that very bottom line just to tear it up a little bit. This just makes the fade just look a little more better. And like I said previously in this video, what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. So this is the exact same steps I just did. I got it closed, then I'm gonna go halfway, then I'm gonna detail. Alright, y'all pay attention real quick. So I know y'all see this little faint bottom line right here. Hitting that trimmer corner, that will just take it away, as y'all gonna see right here. It's like magic. Alright y'all, so ironically with step 4, we're going to go ahead and throw on that foreguard all the way closed. going up maybe about 1.5 inches, just going up and scooping out, man. This is gonna create the base layer of the fade. This is where we're gonna work. All right, y'all, for step 5, we're gonna go ahead and use the 2-guard closed scooping up. You're not quite gonna go up as much as you did with that 4-guard, but you're just gonna go ahead and follow this guideline shape going down with the drop, just creating that's another transition in the fade. And I want y'all to peep game real quick. Look at that flick of the wrist. Hey, so now we're gonna be going up scooping motion. As y'all can see, we're scooping. You're not digging in, you're scooping up. All right, y'all, so step 6, we're gonna go ahead and use the 1-guard open. You're going up maybe about halfway on that 2-guard. You're just really kind of flicking at that line. You're gonna already see it start to go away. Like I said previously, you just wanna make this as even as possible, y'all. All right, y'all, for step 7, we got the half guard all the way closed. Don't mind my half guard, it's a little beat up. We be running through phase on this chair. So I'm gonna just go ahead and hit that very bottom line. You do not want to go too high with this guard because this guard will eat your fade up. So right here, I went ahead and took off the half guard. I'm just playing with my lever now, just really just detailing the fade as much as I can. This is just where that barber eye comes in play, man. Some of y'all got it, some of y'all don't, but we're trying to get y'all there, man. We're really trying to get everybody to have this eye that's watching these videos. Once you become a master barber, y'all will just know what part of the clipper will get a certain line out, you know what I mean? Y'all will get there. Everybody will get there if you just put in the work. I want y'all to know this. If y'all's fades aren't where y'all want them to be, man, I'm telling you, cut after cut, day by day, it will get easier. It will get better. Every cut, you're learning shit. Even every cut, I'm still learning. You know what I mean? You can't compare your journey to another barber's journey. Everybody's journey is different. All right, and with that being said, I threw on that half guard again just to detail a little bit more. There's a little bit more that I saw that needed to go up a little bit. I'm using my corner just to really cut up that line, you know what I mean? If I use that flat blade, it would just throw this fade just completely off. It would just destroy it. So just use your corners, guys. Come on. Look, y'all beginner barbers, man, it's time to focus and really lock in. So we're gonna go ahead and use the trimmer to create the C cup. We're gonna use our corners to create the C shape of the C cup, you feel me? It's very important not to dig too far into this part, but you want to find that right balance of going a little bit in to create that crispy C cup. See, if you don't go too far in, it's going to be just too natural, just not crispy. That's not what we're looking for. And so if y'all see right here, I'm really having to create this C cup. My client don't got a sharp C cup, you know what I mean? I'm not going to dig in too far, but I'm not going to leave it natural. So during the consultation before the cut, my client did request about 1/2 inch off top. So right here, I'm just saturating his hair with water, making sure it's just ready to work with. I will be dropping an in-depth video on how to cut the top hair on an Edgar style cut. It has been highly requested, but y'all just bear with me on this one. So with this specific client, the middle of his hairline is a lot thicker than the sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my thinning shears to just really debulk that middle areas just so it lays a little better. And before you line up, you want to make sure the hair is completely dry, and this will kind of add a little style to the hair too, blow drying it. All right, y'all barbers, look, we're about to start the lineup process on the hairline. So I'm gonna go ahead and create how high I want the edge up to be on the corner. So I like to start on the corners first on my hairline. It really just helps me gauge a little better of not pushing the hairline too high and not pushing it too low. And once you get through doing it to both sides, now I'm going to connect both sides, working left to right or right to left. No specific way in doing this, but you just want to follow it evenly flat. And the pro, starting on the corners first, you're not gonna push the hairline too high, you feel me? It's gonna be symmetrical on the side profile. It just comes together in my opinion. And you can tweak as you go, you know what I mean? You can adjust it, but it just gives you a good reference point to get to all the way across straight. All right, I want y'all to notice something. I do call this a difficult hairline because look how where I'm edging up right now, the hair does not lay completely flat. So I'm kind of just hitting hair in the air, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be flat. So it's just a difficult texture. You're gonna have to keep brushing, keep going at it. Eventually it will be straight. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some barber ASMR for y'all, me lining up a mustache. So this part of the cut is completely optional, but I'm going to go ahead and apply enhancements to the corners only. I avoid spraying the C cup so the fade will completely pop out. If you spray that C cup, this is going to take away from your transition. I see a lot of barbers spraying the C cups, man, and I just don't get it. And to style his hair today, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some texture powder. I will link this in the description so y'all can find it. Just gives you that volume, that texture that a lot of my clients really are just craving, you feel me? This just adds your hair to the next level. It gives it a pop, it gives it a style. After I apply the texture powder, I like to go in and re-hit that lineup again. Just make sure everything's in place, everything's crispy. And man, it's game over after this. Man, big shout out to my boy Jacob for letting me film this haircut on him today. It was a pleasure, my brother. Man, and y'all see it, man. This thing came together today. Man, just in case y'all forgot what he looked like, this is a before. Man, he came in looking like he needed to be saved, and boom! Now he look like he getting some money. My boy in the game, he's fresh, he's crispy, and he really feeling himself, man. This is what that haircut would do to you. Y'all go ahead and run my follows up on TikTok at DannyTheBarber30. I post haircut tutorials, haircut clips, everything, man. I'm about to hit 11,000. Let's get it. Man, I do appreciate everybody that made it this far into the video. Y'all support does not go unnoticed, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe for more. Let's get it.